Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Thanks for tuning in. If you are watching these episodes as they're coming out, you will know that I had like a week-long or so break, and some may not have seen the post because I don't think YouTube pushes it very well, but I put out a little community post as well as on Discord about what was going on. Long story short, wisdom tooth causing throat infections, had to get it removed. It got removed, still had the throat infection, and then had to let my tooth heal for a while, so could not really talk properly or feel comfortable talking for a little over a week. I'm at the very tail end of it. It is feeling better, so yeah, trying to get back in the swing of things, record again. It's feeling weird, and some other short, exciting news before I continue is that some of you may know that I've been trying to sign with an agency recently, talent agency for voice acting, trying to take the next step, and I've been in talks with some of them, and I just had an interview with a group of them, a group of people for one agency today. I was only expecting to talk to one, and it was a group of them, and I was very intimidated. They seemed to like me. They sent me my very, very first, audition sides. Sure, I've gone to other sites and done auditions, for their auditions and stuff that they have posted up, open auditions, but this is the first time I'm, getting it sent to me through, a talent roster list, I guess, so, I'm not officially signed on yet, but they're like, hey, in the meantime, mind if we send you some auditions? I was like, no, go do it, yes. So, I haven't recorded it yet, very excited. Okay, that's it, sorry, there's just a lot happened within the span of this past week. So, anyways, last time on, Cape of the Secret of the Boob, the Hedda. To refresh my own memory, we're discussing why the previous owners specifically wanted to leave the fourth floor completely untouched. I believe that's what we're discussing right now, so let's do it. Okay, thank you for listening. Let's go. Hi. What kind of person is the new owner? Without divulging any particulars, let me tell you this. They weren't only interested in the building, but in the land as well. Because the Scarlet Star is buried treasure underneath the whole building in the dirt. Can you tell me who bought it? For obvious reasons, I can't reveal the person's name, but why are you so keen to know about them, Mr. Hyde? I've been thinking about the whole thing. Why is it so important to you? The new owner asked you to leave the fourth floor as it is, but if they're only going to tear the place down anyway, well, something didn't feel right about that, so I was curious. I see. It may be strange, but it's entirely up to them what they do with their property. It's suspicious as all hell, dude. Suspicious as all hell. Why was the fourth floor not converted? I simply couldn't afford it. After my husband passed away, I was left to fend for myself. I had to use all the money that had been left to me to buy this place. There simply wasn't enough to convert each and every room. If the truth be known, times were very tough here at the beginning. I apologize for taking up so much of your time with our chat, Mr. Hyde. I'll be on my way now. We're gonna break in there. We're gonna break into the fourth floor, whether she wants us to or not. Obviously she doesn't, but we're going in there. Mags returns to her room. So the fourth floor is just as it was 13 years ago. Mr. Hyde, says somebody. No? Huh? What? Oh, it's you. Can I, ask you something? You'd better not be wasting my time. Wow, that's a very extreme reaction. I guess it's because the last interaction we had with Dylan, he was like, yo, bro, you think that guy's a detective? I was, about to go and ask him. Is it straight out of, a detective movie? You want to see what's up on the fourth floor, right? I got you covered, man. I got you covered, bro. Come on, man. I've been covering for you, this entire game. I can show you for a price, I'm assuming. But you've got to promise me you won't breathe a word of it to Mrs. Patrice. Obviously I wouldn't. You're the one who's covering for me here. Were you eavesdropping just now? I wasn't eavesdropping. I just happened to overhear your conversation. It's different, okay? Anyway, if you really want to take a look around up on the fourth floor, I can open the fire door for you and let you in. Why is he so willing to help us? At first, I was just like, hey, he's being suspicious. Why is he talking about us? And then it shifted to, hey, he's a nice guy. He's actually covering for us. And then it's shifting further to, okay, but now he's being too nice. Like, wait, he's like going out of his way, risking his job and his status to be nice to us. Like, what's going on here? On one condition, though. Yeah, okay, there we go. What's the catch? What's the catch? I want to hear about that guy. Ah, okay. Could you be a little more specific? Rex Foster. I want you to tell me about him. And I thought I was the curious type. I'm not an information service, you know. Why do you want to know about him? Why? Because I'm curious, that's all. Honestly, we can relate. We're pretty much the same. We're just doing things because we're curious, for the most part. Nosing into people's businesses, going into like unauthorized locations. It's mostly out of curiosity, so honestly, same type, same hat. He's been snooping around here for 2 or 3 days now. He even asked me for some information about a second floor resident. Right, Marie. Dylan, I thought I warned you to steer clear of him. He's bad news. But I want some excitement in my life. But Mr. Hyde, if he's such bad news, why'd you speak with him in the lobby last night? I saw y'all. How did he? So you were listening in then too, were you? So is he like secretly surveilling everything? Does he secretly have some kind of surveillance system? How is he so like on top of things? Just happens to see things, happens to overhear things. I'm getting scared now. No, I was just in the right place at the right time. This is too many coincidences. It's starting to rack up, okay? I was coming down the stairs and heard voices in the lobby. So you managed to discover that he's an insurance investigator then. Oh my God, Dylan! What if I did? And you also figured out that he's been targeting a woman living here. Maybe. You don't have to cover it up. I know what's going on. It's Marie from 206. That's who he's after. If you already knew, why are you pretending that you didn't? I'm right, aren't I? You can tell me. Am I gonna stay quiet? I'm gonna try to stay quiet and see what happens. Looks like I'm out of luck. I thought you'd at least share a little info on Marie. So you were fishing for information. Yeah, so he was pretending he didn't know to fish for information. Makes sense, okay, yeah. You got me. I was on to you from the beginning. If you think I can be sweet-talked into giving up information, think again. Easy to see why you were a detective. Dylan, just drop it. But Mr. Hyde, what could you possibly want with this kind of information? Is there a reason why you're so keen on hearing about Marie? I just wanted to make sure. You know, check if my assumptions were correct. And what exactly are your assumptions? For one, that Marie isn't the person everyone thinks she is. There's something you should know, Mr. Hyde. I knew Marie before she moved in here. So the only reason we've started to doubt her character is because of what Rex said. Rex is obviously the most sketch guy around, but he wouldn't be doing all this just to defame her. Right, well, I guess that is his purpose because he's trying to do the insurance claims thing and make her lose it. But like, you know what I mean? Like, this is too much effort to just be like, I'm just gonna be here to mess up this lady's life for no particular reason. Like, I think he's probably telling the truth. Like, he needs to find some dirt on her. So I don't know. That's why I'm curious about her activities. Okay, spill the beans. We're not gonna give you no info, but you can give us some. How did you know her before moving in here? It's like this. When her husband was still alive, I did some repair work on the water pipes in the house they used to live in. Seems she doesn't remember me at all, though. My suspicions were raised even way back then. I had a strange feeling about her. Ooh, juicy. Was she involved in the deaths of her brother and her husband? What do you mean? You see, she and her husband had a really bad relationship. When I was fixing the pipes, they were quarreling almost all the time. Oh, messy. Then 6 months later, her husband winds up dead. Well, I don't think that's enough evidence. That's about the time the insurance company began looking into her. I'm almost afraid to say it, but I think that Marie may have had her husband murdered to claim the insurance money. That's a leap. We need more evidence than that. So that's what you've been thinking about. Yeah, Dylan has just been in a line of coincidences. How, like, he happened to repair a place that happened to have a newspaper that happened to have our name on it, you know, being in the right place at the right time. Like, this guy, it's too much, man. You seem to be the kind of guy who likes to unravel mysteries. Do I? Yeah, 100%, yeah. That explains why you were so excited when you discovered I was a detective. Then, when you got wind of Marie's husband dying, you jumped to the conclusion that she must have murdered him in order to claim the insurance money. It's true. I love this kind of thing. You have to admit, it's fun to uncover a secret about somebody. Come on, don't do this. Don't try and dig up dirt on people's lives. It ain't a healthy hobby. Lay off, bro. Jeez. If you come with me, Mr. Hyde, I'll let you take a look around the 4th floor. Come with me if you want to live. Come with me if you want to look at the 4th floor. If you're serious about wanting to check out those rooms, meet me up there at 4 this afternoon. Okay, I've got things to do. Man, Dylan, what a strange character. Like, I don't know what to make of him right now. I think he's well-intentioned, but also not. Like, everything's just kind of for the sake of, like, excitement and fulfilling curiosity, which can get into, like, maybe chaotic neutral territory. Who even knows? I've talked about the alignment with, like, my Twitch chat and like a couple of my friends, and like I get the gist of it, but I don't always understand the actual like implications and like nuances of it, so I just kind of toss random things out there. But anyways, that guy has some serious problems, but I don't want to miss this chance. Gotta get myself up to the 4th floor by 4. Those of you who are knowledgeable about this stuff, what would you categorize him as? I'm kind of curious. It's my pager. Same with Kyle. What would you categorize him as? I'd better get back to my room. Is it Rachel? Rachel? I would like to speak to you, my lovely nightingale. Grace me with thine angelic voice. I've run into a table because I was thinking about your angelic voice. Now let us go inside. Let me just rattle with the door a little bit. Here we go. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, hello. Mosh. Hi. Wait. Time to call Rachel. The light on my answer phone is lit. It's lit! Okay. I'm sorry. Beep. Yes. I hear a man's voice on the tape. I don't recognize him. If you wish to accept my order, then respond in kind. Who is this guy? Put a penny in the envelope and leave it in the mailbox for room 404. When I receive your response, I will send further information about the item and the client. Spooky! So now I'm supposed to reply to that order sheet. Who sent the damn thing anyway? I've really got to figure that out. Well, what he could do if he wanted to be extreme is like put a penny in an envelope and put it in here. That's so specific. What he could do is put it in there and then just have it surveilled the whole time, I guess, if he wants to, but I don't know, I guess, I don't know how far Kyle wants to go with this. There goes my pager again. Get the message, Rachel. I'll give you a call. Aw, a little smile he gives himself. Just can't wait to talk to me, huh? I understand. Red Crown, how may I help you? Rachel, it's me. Something up? I got some additional info on Rex Foster that I thought you'd like to hear. I also uncovered something about Hotel Cape West. Thank you for dealing with all of our requests. I really appreciate that. Good work. What's the dirt on Rex? I've made some calls, and it seems his reputation precedes him. He's definitely freelance. Plus, I found out he's contracted on a commission basis. Commission basis? Yes. Seems he makes all his money doing this kind of work. The rumors about him getting brought in to investigate insurance claims, and the insurers ending up not having to issue payout to the policyholders, are also true. Guess the insurance companies must love the guy then. From their point of view, he represents a very valuable commodity. Paying him for his services costs them far less than settling the policy payouts. That makes sense. Hey, Kyle. Is Rex after someone in the building? Seems to be. Do you know anything about them? It's a woman on the same floor as me, going by the name Marie Rivet. Marie? So it's a woman he's after? Yeah, a 30-something widow who moved here about half a year ago. So, are you close to her? Not really. I've hardly even spoken to her until now. We've had a very bad introduction with each other where she's screaming at me, screaming about her ring. It's been a bad time. I did have a chat with her about Rex Foster, though. And, you know, she seemed a little nicer then, but now I don't know what to think of her. Him hanging around all the time has really put her on edge. Seems strange you're having these kinds of discussions with people you hardly know. It's that thing where he's just the type of guy where people feel like they can tell him anything. I get it. Trust me, I never planned on getting involved, it just kinda happened. Guess you know what you're doing. Can't say I trust her, though. Right, okay. Tell me what you dug up about Hotel Cape West. Hotel Cape West was constructed in 1950 and eventually closed down 13 years ago in 1967. The owner of the hotel at the time was a guy called Michael McGrath. Then, on the final day before the hotel closed down, a party was held by the owner. It was during this party that something terrible happened. Somebody was murdered. What do you know about the murder? The victim was Kathy McGrath, the owner's wife. Her body was discovered in a room on the 4th floor. Wow. Seems the cause of death was put down to cyanide poisoning. Cyanide poisoning! Oh! The person who discovered the body was a man named Peter Rivet. Rivet! Oh my god, a hotel employee. Damn! Peter Rivet. That's the same surname as Marie. Perhaps the most interesting part of all of this is that the case was never solved. And the murderer never caught. That's all I have on it for now. Did you find any dirt on anything that happened 25 years ago? 25 years ago? Yeah, that mysterious order sheet I received read, "Item, locate the Scarlet Star which disappeared at Hotel Cape West 25 years ago." No, I didn't find anything on that, but I'll start searching. I'll let you know as soon as something pops up. I'll be waiting. Aw, thanks, Rachel. You're the best. Thanks for all your hard work. Man, so Peter Rivet, huh? So the murder 13 years ago took place on the 4th floor of this building, and the person who discovered the body was an employee of the hotel. Sounds too convenient, but could it have been Marie's late husband? Something Dylan said has got me thinking, too. Maybe Marie is hiding something. If she is, I need to know exactly what it is. Are we about to... Well, I guess I'll just walk into the hallway. Somebody will interrupt us. Somebody will talk to us. Unless we're approaching those two people. Because I don't know what time it is right now in game, but... I don't know that it's 4 o'clock yet. I think it would show us the time changing, perhaps? Maybe only in significant events. I don't know. Hi. Is your husband's name Peter? It was him, right? What is it, Mr. Hyde? I think I know something about the bugging device we discussed. Probably a good idea if we talked about it. Of course. Please, come in. We've got a lot to discuss. We've been getting closer because we've got sketchy things to discuss. Ooh, it's interrogation time. Listen to this music. It's interrogation time. Let's go. Marie, I found out that the D sound. Gotta slow down. I found out that the device you spotted is part of Rex's handiwork. Just as I suspected! To make matters worse, this wasn't the only one he'd planted. There was another device in Lucky's cafe near the seat you usually sit at. Oh my! Why would he do something like that? What possible reason could he have? Marie, I need you to be absolutely honest with me. If you can think of a reason why he'd be after you, you have to let me know. Just what are you implying, Mr. Hyde? That I'm some sort of liar? I just need to be sure. Do you have any idea? Can you think of why he'd target you like this? I don't know why you insist on asking me the same thing over and over. I have no idea. I'm asking because I want you to tell me the truth. Mr. Hyde... Someone told me that you and your late husband weren't on the best of terms. Who? It's a really nosy guy with a lot of coincidences. I think you're hiding something, Marie, and I think it's time you came clean. I had an interesting chat with Rex last night. You were talking with him? Yeah. I tried to get him to stop pestering you and leave. Did you succeed? Not quite, but he told me some really interesting bits of information. Actually, he warned me about getting tied up in your business. What on earth did he mean by that? He seems to be convinced that you're perpetrating some kind of insurance fraud. Fraud? So tell me, did you know that he works as an insurance claims investigator? Mr. Hyde, I... And if you did know, why the hell didn't you mention it earlier? It would have saved a lot of time and trouble. Marie, is there any truth in what Rex told me? Well, is there? We're pressing! Marie, quit with the crying act. Look me in the eyes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and press her and yell at her in the next episode. Marie, we gotta get you talking. You gotta let us know what the hell's up. Okay? Are you actually two-faced and just trying to get me on your side to be a powerful ally to fend off the scary guy, or what's up? I want to help you if you have good intentions, but you can't be all sneaky and weird about it, okay? Oh my goodness. It's great to be back. I'm very, very happy to be recording episodes again. I'm a talker, man. When I don't get to talk for long periods of time because I'm sick or my throat's dying, I get all miserable. I love doing this stuff, man. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope you have been having a great day, and I'll see you next time. This is Axis, over and out.